everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the new weekly vlog. So to update you on how I'm doing, I started the physiotherapy this week and it's been going great. I actually started on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Yes, it was my first day. And now we're actually trying to get my, range of motion back for the knee. Extension is actually really good, as you can see. So this is the right one, which is completely fine. And then moving on to the left one, extensions comes almost to the fullest. But then moving my knee, pulling my knee towards me is very hard. This is, let me show you. This is by far the most I can go, which is quite a big difference if you're watching from this angle. I hope you can see quite well. So I still have a long way to go, but it's okay. It's gonna take time, probably, of course. So we're actually working on that to, pull my knee towards me a little bit more, because that's the biggest problem that I have right now, and I'm dealing with that and trying to fix that. But it's probably gonna take some time, of course. Yesterday was the most I had of the exercise that I was doing, because I had my physiotherapy yesterday at 7:30, and then I had my doctor in the afternoon at 3:30, sorry. And basically we have a lot of stairs here, and I was moving so much, and I am feeling this in my knee. Well, not in my knee exactly, but literally here in the back of my leg. I feel it the most. It's it's the most I've been doing since the surgery. So my leg feels like I've done a huge, enormous workout, and it hurts so much. It's like a muscle fever in a way. So it kind of feels good, but then again, it hurts when I step on it. So I have to, I can't take it easy, because those are the things I have to do. I have to go to my physiotherapy, I have to go to my doctor. It's just that we have so many stairs. It's just the only bad thing here, I would say. I have the tactic of how to move on the stairs as quickly as I can. I'm still slow, very, very slow, but I'm trying. I'm trying, really. So yeah, I will have the physiotherapy for the next 6 days more. So all in all 8 days, and then we'll see. But I think we might be done by then, because they're gonna show me all of different exercises that I should do even when I'm at home, and then I can practice them at home, and I should be fine by then. But again, nothing is guaranteed, so some things might change, but I'm 80% sure I'll be done in those 8 days. So the last day is gonna be, the next Friday, which is the 17th. Yeah, it should be my last day of physiotherapy, but we'll see. I'm just really glad. I also have it every day for the same hour. I'm always having it 7:30, which is the best, because I can do that, early in the morning immediately, and then come home and, drink my tea and do my stuff in peace. So I usually like to get stuff done with, get over with stuff as quickly as possible. So yeah, sorry, I just watched, oh my. Sorry, I just watched the scene from some series. It's Blacklist. It's Blacklist. Yeah, I can see now. The woman was frozen. Yeah, got my attention. Sorry. What was I talking? See how easily I forget what I was talking when something gets me, but I'm guessing it was the physiotherapy. So lately I've been watching Fox so much. As you can see, I still have it on. And I've been watching all sorts of series. So here we have The Blacklist. I've been watching Bones, 911, Castle is one of my favorites. Scorpion, Equalizer. Oh, I love Equalizer. And I think that's about it. Those are the ones that I that I'm watching every day. Other ones are just, if I fancy, but usually I don't. Then when something different comes on, I don't know, play some games or, talk to someone and stuff like that. So that's usually my day. Yeah. But I've also been doing the 21 days challenge. Of course, as I talked about it in my previous vlog, and I just wanted to show you how it went today. Today is the 9th of March, and this is by far the most I've written in this journal. So as you see here, we have basically the 9th, and here we have, let's say that's almost a full page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages today, which is very good. But don't worry, it's not like this every day. It's just that today I had like 40 questions to answer. And actually I realized then I didn't have to answer all of them immediately. I could have answered, day by day, like one today, one tomorrow, and going on like that. But I confused it, so I answered all 40 of them immediately, which is still okay, but you can go, one by one by every day. So, but I did it together, and actually I'm glad I did. But those are really some questions that you have to, sit down and think hard, because you have to answer. Well, it's mostly about you, of course, but sometimes the questions are maybe harder than we think. For example, what are my favorite things about myself? And I always try to force myself to write at least 10 things that I actually love about myself. So I wrote 10 here, but then you have, we're moving backwards. So on the 8th, I had take a picture of yourself and write down everything you love about your appearance. So we people are really quick to judge even ourselves before we compliment. And then it's easier to kind of sometimes write down your, weaknesses and stuff that you don't like before writing actually, the stuff that you actually like about yourself. That's why it's quite a big challenge to write 10 things, because you have to think really hard and you're like, what do I actually love about myself? But it's a good thing to practice every day, because you get a little bit more confidence every day, and you see the things that you actually love about yourself, because I guarantee you there's something that you love about yourself but you just haven't fully noticed, like but you don't want to admit it. Well, I'm starting to admit it. I'm just like, you know what, I love this, I love that, I love this about myself. I'm not gonna change it, so I don't care. So it's a really, really good thing. And then other 40 were very, very different. For example, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, and yeah, really, really. And then some of them are really like full on deep, where it's just like, am I happy? What is causing me from being happy? And sometimes you just have to reflect on your life and be like, is something stopping me? What do I want actually? So yeah, really, really like good questions where you actually reflect on your life and think a little deeply, yeah, where you're just like, am I supposed to change something, to get better or to like move forward the way that I want to? So I love it. I really do. I'm so glad I found the 21 days challenge. I'm also gonna link it down below in the description box. If anyone wants to try it, because I fully recommend it. Really, that has become my routine, and I'm glad it did, because just starting the day positively impacts your life in a very good way, of course, rather than just sitting down drinking tea and thinking all of the bad stuff, because we tend to do that when we have a lot of time. That's where anxiety, depression, and stuff like that comes from, just having too much time. in all honesty. And being on a sick leave for a very long time, I was afraid of it at the very start. Because I was like, I'm gonna be, alone with myself for a very long time. But then I was like, yeah, you can turn it. You can turn it around and it can become a very good thing. You can learn a lot and improve day by day. Starting something on my own without any kind of help is, for me personally, hard. I'm used to having some guidance. I'm used to that my whole life. And when I have to be alone for something, it's really hard for me to start because I don't know where to start, how to develop myself. And then having something like that helping me is so much easier. Really, because I can actually, answer the questions that I want to answer, but I wouldn't know that I have to answer on my own, if you know what I mean. So really recommend it. And my daily journal is just super cute, actually. I love this one. I haven't shown you yet. I got this as a present and it's a very, very good one and I love it. So yeah, I've been using it a lot. And I'm glad I kept it because when I got it, I was like, I'm not very good at like daily journal and I don't want to ruin it by writing something that I might not like in 1 or 2 years. And then I was keeping it and I was like, I just want to save it for something special. And I didn't find anything until now. And I'm like, yeah, it was worth the wait because that's definitely something I'm going to look back at and I won't be sorry that I wrote that. And I just love it. But I do know some people that also write in daily journal. And props to you because I sometimes just cannot find the right words. I don't know. I did write in my journal, but looking back at it, it's hard to read. But not because it's, or trauma or something, but it's like, what was I writing? It just felt really weird. It didn't feel good. And I never wanted to look back at it. But on this, I'm actually looking forward to look back on what I wrote because whenever I wrote something new, then I look back what I wrote, 2, 3, or 1 week ago, 2, 3 days, I thought, or 1 week ago. And it still gets to me. And I'm just like, I'm glad I did, So it's a very, very good thing. I do recommend it 100%. If you want to, of course, no pressure though. But I'm also just excited that my knee is getting a little bit better now. And now I just also made, I haven't shown you that. Also, one of the challenges in the 21 days challenge was to make an I am proud of myself jar. And whenever you are proud of yourself, you put a sticky note inside and just, have it. And you can reflect back on what you are always proud of. So this is my little I am proud of myself jar. Well, I wrote series. And then here we have some little things inside. I actually just started that last week, so I'm trying to write a note every single day. I'm trying to find something positive in every single day that actually made me proud that I did it, even the smallest things. But it just helps me. I don't know. It may sound really what's the word? I don't know. Cliche. Oh yeah, cliche, but I like it. And maybe some people don't. I get it. Maybe you don't like that stuff. But if you want to try it, it won't hurt you. It's gonna do something good, trust me. So yeah, I love it, love it. Haven't written one yet today, so I have to. What am I proud of today? I have to think about it, but I'll find it, trust me.
Walking.
Yeah, maybe. I walked way more yesterday, actually. But still, yeah. I am proud I'm starting to walk again normally, almost. I'm still not there yet, but but I'm coming to it very, very closely. So yeah, I'm just glad. But I'll also go now drink my juice. Oh, it's 100% orange. Let me show you. Here we go. We bought some oranges, as you see, over there. And we made a juice out of it. So it's like 100% orange juice. No sugar whatsoever. And it still tasted so good. And we even gave Kali a little bit. And she was more than excited. She was like, smelling it, saw the smell was, familiar, and just started drinking it and drank it all the way. And even wanted more. So yeah, it's a very, very good. I love it. It's not too sour. It's not too sweet. It's just perfect. So I'm gonna go enjoy my orange juice, and I'll catch you somewhere between this week when I'll have something interesting to show you.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to have a little chat with you before I leave you. So I've actually just been editing this video, and you've heard it already, but I found this amazing music on Epidemic Sound, and I was just like, I have to put this one in my vlog, and it's this one.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you don't find 'cause you got me.
Oh, I want to learn it. I have to see the lyrics from it. I actually want to learn it. I know some of the lyrics by far, but I want to learn it so much. Oh, I love it. It's just me. I don't know, it screams me. When I heard it, I was like, oh, that's my type of music. That's it. So I included it. And if it's always in my description box actually, but if you don't know by now, all the music I use is from a paid subscription service called Epidemic Sound, and they have the best music. I think a lot of YouTubers use Epidemic Sound. I actually found that out from Megan. She was using Epidemic Sound, and I thought, I'm gonna give it a go. I've been so happy ever since I've tried it. They have so many good music, and basically they even have like a lot of let's say versions of some popular songs. For example, well, Faster Car is also one of my favorite songs. You've heard it in the beginning of this video, and I'm gonna play it again because why? I can. It's this one. I've been feeling so small. It's an acoustic version sang by Loving Caliber, and I even have a Spanish version of this, but I haven't used it in my vlogs for a while now. But I just love Epidemic Sound because they do so many versions of that one song, and it still sounds so good, and I love it. I love it so much. And yeah, I was so happy because I found it, the one, not the Faster Car, but the one just playing. You heard it a few minutes ago. It's called Do Whatever You Like. Is under the lifestyle vlogs. Yeah, lifestyle vlogs playlist in the Epidemic Sound. Because I was like, what kind of music should I use? I have a lot of it here in my Epidemic Sound map, but I'm just kind of tired of always repeating songs. So I was like, I have to find something new. And then there are some good music I have here, but I kind of got tired of them, so I may delete some of them. Because I remember, yeah, it's really, oh, so many of them. Wilder, When We Were Younger, Things About You, Things I Love, Sweet Talk. Sweet Talk is the OG. Sweet Talk is, I've used this one so much. Listen to it. I've used this one when we were in Egypt, when I was editing the Egypt vlog. That's the song I used. Talk to me honestly. I don't. I kind of got tired of it, but then again, when I listen to it now, I still love it. But I don't use it in my vlogs anymore, and we'll see. I have so many of them, but I'm always looking for some new ones to have some fresh music on. And I think you can find those music and those songs on Spotify as well, because just last time I found one from my vlogs. I can't remember which one it was, but it was on Spotify for sure. So I think some of them are on Spotify, maybe, if not even all of them. So yeah. Also, I started watching Next in Fashion on Netflix. I've become kind of obsessed with it. I figured it out. I'm on episode 5. You can't even see. I'm on episode 5. But I saw that, it might be a month ago. If it was out by then, I think it was. And I was always like, I'm gonna watch it. Never had the time, but now finally I have enormous amount of time. And I started watching it and I love it. I mean, just seeing the clothing come to life is from scratch, from zero. Like you just see fabric at the beginning, and then at the end you have this beautiful dress or suit or pants or whatever it is. It's just beautiful, and they are so amazingly talented. I am just like, how, like, doing that in such short period of time, in like 2 days, having the idea and to do it, like for idea to come to life. It's just, my God, props to them. I mean, really, really, they're talented people. I love it. And some of you may know that I even started this video with fashion, this vlog. Oh my gosh, this channel with fashion videos. And I was doing that for some years. I think it was around 2 or 3 years maybe. But then, in all honesty, it was like I showed you every single combination that I could from my wardrobe. And at the very end, I started seeing the repetition of the styles. And that made me really angry, because I was like, I showed everything. And the thing with fashion is, I never fully explained it to you why I stopped. And I want to actually take a moment to explain to you now. As I was saying, the thing with fashion is you always have to be in trend if you want to succeed. And that means always kind of buying new clothing and styling it differently and, stuff like that. And I loved it, but after a few years, it was just like that wasn't my priority anymore. I guess, the older we get, the different priorities we have. And it was fun when I started it, because I had the whole wardrobe to show you, and it was amazing. But then, when I showed you everything, it just felt like I was doing nothing. I was just repeating myself, and I couldn't buy new clothing every single month. It was definitely not a priority, because we were dealing with so much. I started doing that when I was at my parents' when I was living with my parents. So it was way easier for me to do that, of course. Now me and Anna are living alone, and we have we have rent to pay, we have bills to pay, we have a lot of stuff. And clothing is just not my top priority right now, in all honesty, because, you know, with the situation in the world, the price is getting higher, even the rents are getting higher all over the place, and sometimes you just can't afford to, you know, spend money on things you don't actually need. So that's where I decided to stop fashion. And I was vlogging here and there, but then I realized I actually love vlogging. Like, I actually love it. And I started doing that, and I'm happy I made that decision. I know I've lost some number of followers because I started that. I kind of realized, because, you know, people were maybe into fashion more, and I completely get it. Some of you are still here, which I appreciate so much, and I'm thankful for you. And it's just life. So that's actually the main reason I stopped, because it just wasn't my priority anymore. And it was deciding that, or, you know, paying bills and rent and food and stuff. So obviously I had to choose that. I still love fashion, still am a big fan of fashion. As you could see, I'm watching Next in Fashion. Very, very huge fan of it. If one day I'll be able to continue with it, I will, but for now it's just not my top priority per se. And we'll see what happens in time. Maybe I get back to it, maybe I don't. We'll see. Just whatever happens. I am actually content with me vlogging now, because I don't know, I find it very peaceful, and I love doing it because it's just kind of relaxing to talk to you and explain my feelings to you, and just vlogging my life in general. I kind of really like that, because, you know, when I'm older, I can, if we ever have kids, I can actually look back on it, and I can actually show my kids, like, look, that's what's been happening. I can actually show them everything. And I don't know, I just see such magic in it. I don't know, I just love it. There's no way to explain it otherwise. I just really love it. So yeah, enough of this pep talk for me. I'm gonna love you and leave you now. I'm gonna edit this vlog all the way up, and then I will go watch Next in Fashion, and then maybe I'll make some tea, drink it, and then I also have to do the same exercises that I showed you just minutes before. So, you know, I can get that full range of motion very, very soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you next week. So stay safe until then, you guys. Bye.